Have you ever wondered why some people seem to turn their dreams into reality, while others remain trapped in unproductive routines? It's not about luck, talent, or privilege. It's because they've discovered how to tap into the true potential of their minds. What nobody tells you is that the secret to achieving this transformation is available to you as well. Yet most people ignore how to use it. The good news is that you don't need complex methods or years of study. There's a simple and effective way to harness your mind's unique power. Today, I'll show you how to break free from autopilot and take control of your life by changing how you think, act, and perceive the world. Are you ready for this transformative revelation? The human mind is an unparalleled gift, a tool endowed by God with limitless potential. It acts as a direct link between our earthly essence and higher dimensions. Imagine being able to shape your reality like a sculptor molds their masterpiece. This is the power we've been given. When we realize that we are co-creators of our destiny, we see that every choice, every thought, is like a brushstroke on a divine canvas. What colors are you choosing to paint your life? There are moments when we feel stuck, as though our fate is unchangeable. Yet the mind holds a unique ability to turn adversity into opportunity. A simple example is how we reevaluate our challenges. Think of a mistake you made recently. Instead of dwelling on regret, what if you viewed it as a lesson? This perspective opens doors that once seemed closed. Remember, what you nurture in your mind grows and flourishes. Moreover, connecting the mind with the divine doesn't require complex rituals. It's in the simplicity of silence that we find God. Take a few minutes daily to meditate or pray, allowing your mind to be filled with uplifting thoughts. A great starting point is practicing gratitude. Mentally list 3 things you're grateful for as soon as you wake up. This simple action aligns your energy with the Creator's vibration. Finally, it's essential to acknowledge that the mind doesn't work alone. It operates in harmony with faith. Without faith, our thoughts may lose direction. It's like a navigator without a compass. But with faith, even the boldest dreams find a path. Speaking of dreams, how can we strengthen them and make them more aligned with our divine essence? The answer lies deeply in how we cultivate our thoughts and emotions, a topic we'll explore further. Positive thoughts have the power to mold not just your day, but the very core of who you are. It's like planting seeds in a garden. What you nurture grows and thrives. When we fill our minds with love, gratitude, and courage, we strengthen our brains, both in structure and function. For example, instead of complaining about what went wrong, try listing one blessing you received during the day. This simple habit reinforces neural connections that promote optimism and well-being. The Bible teaches us that God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and self-discipline. This powerful message reminds us to face life with confidence. In moments of doubt, ask yourself, how can I turn this fear into courage? A helpful practice is to write down your fears and replace them with actionable steps. For instance, if you're afraid of change, list the potential benefits it might bring. Looking beyond fear is the first step to overcoming it. Faith strength is also reflected in small daily actions. Dedicate a few minutes to visualizing your goals as though they were already a reality. This goes beyond positive thinking. It aligns your belief with your vision for the future. Imagine someone who wants to change jobs. Visualizing themselves in the desired workplace with vivid details helps the mind create tangible paths toward that goal. It's a way of turning faith into action. However, positive thoughts don't work alone. They need consistency. Just as the sun must rise daily to sustain life, the practice of healthy thinking must also be constant. When we learn to bring light to our ideas, we strengthen our connection with God. But how can we continue to cultivate wisdom and purpose within our minds? This is the next step to a deeper understanding. True wisdom begins with a heart attuned to God. Proverbs 9 verse 10 tells us that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. This isn't about fear as we know it, but reverence, acknowledging that all answers to life's questions are found in Him. Picture a navigator consulting the stars to find their way. That's what it's like for someone who seeks divine guidance before making decisions. When we place God at the center of our lives, we gain clarity even in times of confusion. A wise mindset is reflected in our priorities. Many people chase success without a solid foundation, resulting in instability. To build something lasting, the Bible teaches us to put God first in everything. For example, when planning a new project or starting a relationship, ask yourself, is this choice aligned with divine principles? This simple reflection can help avoid unnecessary struggles and bring greater personal fulfillment. Wisdom is practical and accessible to anyone who seeks it. It's like an inexhaustible spring of water, waiting for someone to draw from it. A practical way to cultivate this mindset is to study passages like Psalms or Proverbs, which offer guidance for everyday situations. Want to improve your relationships? Read Proverbs 15 verse 1 and reflect on how a gentle answer turns away wrath. Small actions inspired by biblical wisdom can have profound impacts. Wisdom also challenges us to grow. It reminds us that we're not perfect and that learning is a continuous journey. Placing God at the center of our lives is more than a symbolic act. It's a daily transformation. How can we renew our minds and align our actions to experience the best that God has to offer? That's the critical point we'll delve into next. The transformation of the mind is a daily process where we leave behind old thoughts and embrace new perspectives. In Romans 12 verse 2, Paul teaches us not to conform to the patterns of this world, but to renew our minds. This means looking beyond the limitations imposed by circumstances and embracing God's perfect will. For instance, if you're stuck in a cycle of negativity, start by changing your inner narrative. Replace "I can't" with "I can do all things through Christ." This renewal isn't just intellectual, it's spiritual as well. The mind and spirit are intrinsically connected, and caring for both is essential for experiencing genuine transformation. One effective practice is spending time meditating on Scripture. Imagine dedicating 10 minutes a day to reading passages like Philippians 4 verse 8, which encourages us to think about what is pure, true, and praiseworthy. This habit nourishes the soul and shapes higher thoughts. Spiritual transformation also happens when we learn to let go of what we can't control. Often, we carry burdens that God never intended for us to bear. Ask yourself, am I trusting God? Or am I trying to handle everything on my own? A practical exercise is to list your worries and surrender them in prayer. This simple yet powerful act allows divine peace to fill spaces once occupied by anxiety. Ultimately, this journey of transformation is a continuous process. It's not about immediate perfection, but constant progress. Each day is an opportunity to align your mind and spirit more deeply with God's purposes. And when this renewal occurs, something extraordinary happens. You begin to live a life that reflects the good, perfect, and pleasing will of the Creator. But how can we apply these teachings in our daily lives and inspire others to do the same? The answer lies in how we integrate these lessons into our routines. Now that you know the path to harnessing your mind's power in a unique way, the choice is in your hands. Are you willing to transform your thoughts into allies and your mind into a powerful tool? Imagine the impact of applying this knowledge in your daily life. Greater clarity, purpose, and tangible results. What are you waiting for to begin? For starters, adopting a daily practice of reflection and gratitude can anchor you in this transformation. Start each day with a moment of silence, focusing on the blessings in your life. Whether it's the air you breathe, the people you love, or the opportunities you have, cultivating gratitude creates a solid foundation for positive change. This journey also calls for action. Transformation isn't just about what we believe, it's about what we do. Take a practical step today toward your dreams, no matter how small. Maybe it's writing down your goals, reaching out to someone who inspires you, or simply choosing to face the day with optimism. Remember, every action is a seed, and with time and care, it will bear fruit. One of the most powerful tools you can use is visualization. Close your eyes and imagine your future self living the life you desire, filled with purpose and alignment. Picture the details, the colors, the sounds, the feelings. Visualization not only strengthens your faith, but also helps guide your actions, bridging the gap between intention and reality. Your mind, when aligned with faith and wisdom, becomes a force capable of overcoming obstacles. But it's important to remember that growth is a process. Be patient with yourself as you navigate challenges. Even when you stumble, keep moving forward. Each step, no matter how small, brings you closer to the person you're meant to be. Lastly, never underestimate the power of community. Sharing your journey with others, learning from their experiences, and encouraging one another can multiply the impact of your efforts. By lifting each other up, we grow together and fulfill our divine potential. After all, transformation is not just about personal gain. It's about inspiring others to discover their own path. Now that you've discovered the keys to unlocking your mind's potential, it's time to take action. Start by applying even the smallest lesson from what you've learned today. Whether it's practicing gratitude, visualizing your goals, or embracing faith to overcome fear, every step counts. Your transformation begins with the choices you make right now. Share your experience with others. What resonated with you the most? What step are you eager to implement first? Your story can inspire someone else to take their first step toward change. Transformation is contagious. When others see what's possible, they'll be motivated to explore their own potential. Remember to stay connected to sources of wisdom and inspiration. Subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any new content. Together, we can continue exploring ways to unlock the incredible potential that God has placed within you. Each day is an opportunity to align your mind and spirit with the Creator's purpose. When you commit to this journey, you'll find clarity, confidence, and fulfillment in every area of your life. The path won't always be easy, but with faith, persistence, and the right mindset, anything is possible. So, what are you waiting for? Take that first step today. The life you've always dreamed of is within reach, waiting for you to embrace it. With God's guidance and the power of your mind, the possibilities are limitless. Let's walk this path together one step at a time,